the big political story from Bihar, and that's the state that's going to elections. And less than 4 months after he was expelled from the BJP, Sabir Ali is back in the Bharatiya Janata Party. He's former JDU MP. He's been re-inducted into the BJP with an eye on Muslim votes ahead of the upcoming elections in Bihar. Sabir Ali joined the BJP in March 2014 but was expelled within 24 hours after his induction faced severe criticism from Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, who in his tweet had insinuated that Sabir Ali had links with the Indian Mujahideen terrorist group's co-founder Yassin Bhatkal. Now, Sabir Ali was expelled from the JDU earlier last year for praising Narendra Modi just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. So this is Sabir Ali's second stint in the BJP. Will it be as short-lived as the first, or will he stay on in the BJP this time? And let me pose that question to Sabir Ali on the broadcast, who joins us live from Patna. Sabir Ali, welcome on the broadcast. In March 2014, you joined the BJP, but your stint in the BJP was restricted to a mere 24 hours. This time, are you here to stay, or will this once again be short-lived?
See, I would like to tell you, it was 28th March of 2014. Before I joined the BJP, first I made myself sure where I am going and what exactly I am going to do in this party. And from that time, it has happened. It was unfortunate, whatever it was, misunderstandings, which is already clear. It's very short in that duration also. But it was a delay for me to come back in the BJP. But I was damn sure where I am going and what I am going to do.
But tell me this, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi was very clear. He insinuated about your alleged links with Indian Mujahideen founder Yassin Bhatkal. That was a very serious charge. The BJP rank and file was very angry. What's different this time, Sabir Ali?
I'll tell you, in your channel only on the Aaj Tak, he has made it clear the very next day it was a misidentification. On your channel, it is there on the record. You know, there was one program going on in the Aaj Tak.
Yes.
So, it is human errors can be done by anybody. And as he said, there was a human error, it was misidentifications. So I said it's fine, because I know him from the long time. We had worked together in the parliament. So I didn't have any personal issues. And I was very much confident after talking to the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, his vision, his commitment to the country. And that was for me is an opportunity to work for this country as a political worker.
Tell me this, you were one of the signatories. You wrote to the American president saying Narendra Modi should never be given a visa. In fact, it was in December 2013 that you said he's an expert in turning lies into truth. So what has changed that you changed your mind about Narendra Modi? Is this not politics of opportunism?
Is not. I'll tell you, sometime, that's why I'm saying in the misunderstanding and miscommunication and misknowledge. When I was there in the JDU, I didn't have opportunity to travel to Gujarat, have met anybody to know, because that brief was for the party, not from the Sabir Ali. I was working as a spokesman of the party, and that was the feedback of the JDU, not of the Sabir Ali. When the Sabir Ali met with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in Gujarat, I came to know, I spoke to several of people in Gujarat. I came to know what exactly he is, and that day I decided I should quit this JDU and join the BJP.
Okay. You were amongst the 50 members of parliament who wrote to Barack Obama against issuing a visa to Narendra Modi. That was in July 2013. And if I may quote, you said it will legitimize Mr. Modi's human rights violation and seriously impact the nature of US-India relations. When you see US-India relations the way they are now, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls Barack Obama Barack by his first name, he calls Mr. Modi Narendra. How do you see this transformation in the relationship and your letter to Barack Obama?
That's why I said, I bluntly admit what I said. I'm not going back with those, but I'm telling you it was that was lack of my knowledge. And when I met the people of Gujarat, And that letter we are quoting about, that letter was wrote by somebody else, and it was forced from my party side to sign on those later.
Now you have come to the BJP. Will Muslims in Bihar vote for the BJP in your opinion? What role will you play?
I'm just going to play the role which is there in my mind as a worker. All Muslims should come with the BJP. The reason behind the BJP is going to build this country, and as we should come together, then only the country will go on the higher side and the country will be strengthened. And that is the reason the people who are just saying something from the mouth and they have something in the back, in last 67 years, the people who has ruled this country have not done anything for the Muslims.
Tell me this, will you contest elections as an MLA or are you an ordinary BJP Karyakarta?
I am not going to contest the elections for the assembly. I am going to work as a worker.
Okay. Sabir Ali, for the moment, many thanks for joining me here.